Hi there, this is SLJ-Y. This is another tidbit from Dota 2 Classroom. So today we're going to talk about information processing through vision, and I really do hope you guys will enjoy, as this will become one of the key concepts that will actually raise your rank not only in Dota 2 but in other MOBA games in general. So please sit back and enjoy the video. A game I played as an anti-mage. So this is actually a crucial part of anti-mage is that you actually have to keep left clicking the enemy hero to make sure you know which one to mana void later on in the game. So right now let's actually look at this. So I'm the anti-mage here. I'm playing anti-mage. So you can notice I was looking at mid. Then while I'm still jungling here, I'm like pushing out the creep wave, and then I saw the Lashrak got diving, and the apparition TP'd to the lane. So there, so we killed the Kunkka at bottom. So that's a simple play, right? It's a really simple play, but the the mechanics involved there was the concept of vision. So just the background, like this is an apparition Kunkka lane, and we're at an AM and a Pugna. So when I saw the apparition TP'd mid, and I know the Kunkka isn't level 6 yet, we should act like those are two distinct information. The apparition TP'd mid, Kunkka still not level 6. It means it's an easy kill. So as a carry, those are the stuff that you actually need to practice along the way. It's not all about farming creeps. It's about taking advantage to accelerate your farm even more. At the same time, Kunkka is really threatening against an anti-mage. So Kunkka's threat to an anti-mage is the X marks the spot, this skill. So if Kunkka reaches there will come a point in the game where the anti-mage can't even show his face in the map because of a Kunkka. So this is where information really is important. So like there are three information points that I need to reiterate. So the first, apparition TP'd mid. Second, Kunkka still not level 6. And third, he's alone. So if you're going to add up all those information, it's going to be clear that killing the Kunkka is a really good idea. So what does this have to do with information in general? Are you guys familiar with the phrase, even if you have wards, if you don't use it, why buy them? It's a common phrase in the lower ranks, right? So as you can see, like if you buy a ward here and then you plant it somewhere, some random spots here, and suppose you're a mid laner, you see a random hero walk from this river towards mid, but you thought you won't die from it, then you died. That is just like saying you don't even have an observer ward in mid lane. And what will happen there is it is actually your fault, not really the ward. So information, vision is only half the battle. Like I said, it's only half the battle. You have to use it. So here, let's try to watch how we were able to have a good game against these guys who didn't even play that good anyway. So I'm farming creeps. If you guys aren't aware, one of the key major aspects of playing carry or any core role in general is looking at the minimap. So there, I look at the apparition. The apparition is still at top, still at mid. So I know I'm alone here. Kunkka probably will try to TP bottom to push out the wave. So if you can actually, so look at this. Look at what I noticed here. Okay, you guys see me? I actually had a glimpse of what's happening in mid. I was looking at mid lane. So there, you see the Kunkka. I saw the Kunkka in mid. So what does that entail? It means the Kunkka is not at bottom. So and knowing that it's a 10-minute mark, so there's another thing that you need to consider when it's a 10-minute mark. It's the catapult wave, right? So add those pieces together. Kunkka, of course, we don't know where the Riki is because he's invisible, right? He has the ult. So, but Kunkka in mid, Lion also in mid. So, what hero possibly has the threat of killing me if I don't see them in the map? It's both the Kunkka and the Lion. The Storm Spirit probably can kill me, sort of, not really. But the Kunkka and the Lion missing in the map to me does means I need to be careful. But the fact I see them both in mid shows how valuable the information was for me to push this tower. I would not bother pushing this tower if they were not in the map. Now you can see I was actually staring at the minimap while okay they warded. So you see that after they dewarded, I already started counting like if they're gonna start going for me. So yeah, I actually tried to check where the apple went and it was top. So I started seeing the lion. Of course, I wasn't aware he has no finger that time. So play it safe. Be careful. Be careful a bit. So and I already left the lane. So as you can see, the concept of vision is really important in this for this carry game. But overall, if you wanna increase your MMR, like using vision and knowing where and who threatens you, like what BSJ said, what threatens you, and if you see what threatens you and he's like miles away from you, it means you are safe. So there, I will now try to farm a jungle. You can see how the Pugna is actually doing a good job of nuking the creeps for the carry. So and he's just trading. He's just being annoying to this lion. So the techies in here. I saw the techies. I saw the lion. So as you can see, like this is a part of the game where I'm actually checking around the map. And look at these. These guys are also checking everything what's going on. See even the Leshrac. The Leshrac's also checking what's going on. The Wraith game, I'm not so sure what he's doing. So yeah. But you can see the pattern, right? Everyone's checking what's happening in the map. This is a concept called processing information because if you're doing nothing, it's wise to check something, check what's going on. So I already saw there's an illusion rune, so I'm sure there's no ganking. Oh, I saw the storm TP bottom. So what's my immediate response? Immediately TP'd farm the mid wave. I capitalized on farming the mid wave. I saw the Shrach. I told him, hey, storm at bottom. I pinged the tower, and he's of course I said it in Chinese because he doesn't understand English. So yeah, we took the mid tower. This is a crucial objective. But what enabled us to take the mid tower is because first the storm TP'd bottom, so it will take a while for him to TP in mid. And the second thing is we have a techies who's actually camping their triangle. So if you add up those two distinct concepts, you can finally notice that there is something like, hey, I can go here, I can go there. Like knowing where to go is based on the vision game you have. So wards are important. Yes, don't get me wrong, wards are really important. But what's more important with wards? You need to use them. You need to look at the vision. Like not even wards, even creep waves are vision. Like people don't understand that creeps, for example, here I saw there's an engagement at the bottom. I don't really bother to check what it is. What is important to me is I'm farming the triangle and I need to finish this camp fast because I'm already assuming they're gonna start like converging to mid. So those are information that you need to process and react accordingly. So you need to take advantage of the farm you have and look information. They're still killing top, so I know they're bound to go top. See even the apparition blast going. Is that the apparition blast? Oh, I see the apparition. He's alone. He's not looking though. So I could have killed him though. Did I kill him? Nah, the Pugnasha did it. But leech XP. So yeah, there. You can see the Pugna actually saw. If we look at the perspective of the Pugna when he was looking at how he killed the apparition. So you notice this. Look at the Pugna. Look at the Pugna. The Pugna's in mid, right? There's engagement in top. He immediately TP'd top. So there, the techies died, but he saw the Appa, and he immediately just killed the apparition without second thought. So those are the things. And look at the Leshrac. He tries to farm mid. As for me, I'm gonna farm this creep wave in bottom because I know they're all in top. Like if you add up the pieces, you're bound to know where the enemy is. You need to have like dwarves all over the map. After you can even use engagements as a basis for knowing where your enemy or your teammates are. Of course, your teammates they have shared vision with you, right? But knowing where your enemy is using the shared vision of your teammates or creeps is also a vital importance of this game. And you can actually apply this to other games, which I think you understand this genre anyway, so I will not anymore tell you which games those are. But if you apply them to those other games, you will actually net more rank points than you can actually imagine. Because believe it or not everyone actually is religious in checking the information given presented to them in the map during their downtime. As you can see, this bad habit I'm doing right now, I'm just farming creeps. But I'm actually like holding the alt. So alt for me is the hero icon, so I know where they are. Because arrow keys are also important, so you know where they're facing. Like that's another thing you have to take into consideration, the arrow keys. Like the arrow, the direction. Okay, so there's an engagement top. So knowing that, what did I do? I made a loop de loop. I farmed this big wave in mid. So taking advantage of the fact that they're all top and this apparition is solo bottom. So I think the Leshak knows that the apparition is at is I know it's Techie, so the Techies is holding bottom, the apparition is pushing bottom. They're all at top. So I farmed the triangle. See? Like small information. Because realistically speaking, you cannot be everywhere in the map. So that's your perspective against your enemy. So your enemy is farming, your enemy's at top. So if you add up which heroes are at top, oh, it's a Storm Spirit. Can he be alone? Yeah, but you don't see where the Kunkka, the lion, is. So you're bound to be certain that they are still at top, and they are. See, look at how the ranking's being sustained. I saw a good engagement. I saw the Storm running out of mana. He's bound to be out of mana, but because at this rate, so I became prepared. I just mana void the storm and look, crispy kill, right? Like those small details, like knowing which one's out of mana and which one is still alive. Oh, look at this lion. He's really trying his hard to juke me. I just went for the Kunkka because, you know, ooh, I actually killed him with a counter spell. See, I went for the Kunkka. I didn't. I just went for the Hallelujah counter spell, and I still got the kill. And because we wiped them, knowing the information, like this is where information comes in. You know, three are dead. Which one's alive? A Riki and an apparition. Riki in this meta no longer buys diffusal blades as the first item, so you can be this brave actually to just hit the tower. See, and the storm is still storm is going to be alive in 5 seconds, but I didn't care because it's unrealistic for the storm to zip from this area. If he TP's here, he can't zip to your face. If he TP's here and tries to zip to you, he's gonna die. So those are like concepts that you need to take into consideration before you actually create a decision based on the information you have. So this is where matchup knowledge comes in, hero knowledge comes in. So those things, they are really important. So playing Dota is about knowing your stuff. It's like school. Dota to rank games are like exams in real time. So your decision making are like questions. So the information you bring, the information they give you, problem solving. This is like a series of problem solving exams. So in it's real time, so every second counts. And this is why it's a really important tidbit to learn the processing of information in mobile games. So yeah, this is my small tidbit for today, and really, I really do appreciate you guys. Please do hit the like button, comment, and please do subscribe and hit the notification bell because we will have more content. So yeah, I really do hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'm really sorry for the late upload. If you like our content, please do hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe. Or I will break your face. Do it now.